This is another audio trafficking banger.
The city's still mine. Feel me?
You know I do, you know I do.
I know you niggas wanna kill me.
I know y'all do.
Cold showers in the winter. I wonder will I make it to see December? Feel me? You know I do, you know I do. Feel me? I know you niggas wanna kill me. Cold showers in the winter. I wonder I make it to see December. Feel me? You know I do, you know I do. Feel me? I know you niggas wanna kill me. Fuck the world. I wonder if my girl done cheated on me. Lost my manner. I wonder why the world keep beating on me. Tootie, that's my little sister. She texts me every day and say that you a star, nigga. Lost my family to drugs, now all I got is pictures. You couldn't feel my pain if you ain't never lived it, nigga. My first mixtape, something like a Bible scripture. Tap My Hood was a classic with Flex and Killer. Shots fly, now these niggas telling. Blowing dust on the highway to hell with felons. All I see in the rear view is fiends yelling. Let me get another one, so I'ma sell it. I can't lie, I done live rebellious. Friends ain't what they used to be. My Twitter bitches still retweeting you and me. Love is love, from the broken heart of a thug. And for my niggas in the pen, I'm finna roll one up. Let the profit stop pour. Mac 10 shattered the glass on the corner store. Christmas coming, I need money, I need gifts or something. I got kids in this rap shit, ain't give me nothing. Besides fake friends and enemies. Your last song was hella trash, plus it offended me. Pound cake, I never move when the ground shakes. Besides looks, man, them niggas even sound fake. Flame things, man, you pussies never gang bang. Put a brick on his crown since he claimed king. 40 racks, that ain't worth getting shorty clapped. French kissing prostitutes, where they do that at? Life of life offices. Lead boy watched his brother die but talking shit. Man, these niggas phony. We ain't family, your friends or homies. Smoke cross Sosa, so we die like Tony.
I only tell you one time. Don't fuck me, Tony.
This one's for my flexes. My shawty who's sexy.
This is
Flexing.
another
They know that they
audio
flexing.
banger.
That nigga flexy on the beat, my nigga swag on the beat, flexy on the beat,
Thinking about it, girl, you're thinking about it. What we got here, how we fucking got here. Recognize, just recognize. I'm in a life without a home, so just recognition. I don't care about nobody, I've been on these streets for too long.
So my shawty who be flexing, flexing and sexy, so they flex. She said she wanna be my bunny, I can be a cloud. They by my side through the roughest in the toughest times. When I had not a dog to them dollar signs, baby girl, my ride or die shit. I ain't gon' lie, I love her. My bitch bad, yeah, she a diva. I gotta have her, I can't lose my bitch and keep her. All the fresh sophisticated, she don't fuck with skeezers. And all she do is sit wild, she don't blow the reaper. It's a man, low key, she don't give a flex. When I was trapping in the jack, she hit me with a tack. I told her bodies coming home, beat her in the sack. And had my foot up in the mic and keep that pussy wet. And this is what she told me. With a smiling face, with a kiss emoji. Don't ever leave my side, boy, don't leave me lonely. When I'm out here on the ground, she gon' wait for me, for me.
Thinking about it, girl, you're thinking about it. What we got here, how we fucking got here. Recognize, just recognize. I'm in a life without a home, so just recognition. I don't care about nobody, I've been on these streets for too long.
It's so much shawty to be flexing and sexy, so that's flexing.
Baby girl, what's your agenda? We can do the hell until next December. Get you pregnant, early September. Have my baby late May and we name her Cinderella. Look at all these bitches jealous. My baby mama flexing and her new Margiela's. Prada, Gucci, BCBG, Louis Vuitton, Victoria's Secret. Bad bitch, she in the flossing. She kept it real when I caught them dope charges. Help me cop my first apartment. Cocaine on the dresser, we no bosses. High rise north of Miami. Screaming out the window, only the family. Lamborghini dreams and wishes. This is for my flexy bitches.
Thinking about it, girl, you're thinking about it. What we got here, how we fucking got here. They recognize, just recognize. I'm in a life without a home, so this recognition hard enough. I don't care about nobody, yeah. I've been on these streets for too long, too long.
It's from my shawties who be flexing, flexing and sexy, so they flexing. Flexing and sexy, so they flexing. It's from my shawties who be flexing, flexing and sexy, so they flexing. Flexing and sexy, so they flexing. It's from my shawties who be flexing, flexing and sexy, so they flexing. It's so classic.
You ain't know. The Pete Nicks did this.
Yeah, man. Got my nigga Jizzle in the building with me. You know we better love it, no lie. What you tell him,
I sold the drug way before I sold the tape.
I did.
A lot of rappers say they real, but they rhymes is fake.
You know it.
Where I'm from, these young niggas boost the crime rate. Damn shame I'm beefing with little niggas born in 9-8. Bitch, I'm trying to take over the whole tri-state. My nigga on this way home, he just did a dime straight. My nigga, I just told my niggas got a different mind state. I'm trying to make it out the hood and do it for my mom's sake.
I love you, mama.
Bitch, I'm back from my intermission.
I am.
You cloud killing, wasting all your ammunition. What you gon' do when the beef on, nigga? What you gon' throw your tone at him like you Leon, nigga?
Fucking cow.
You some motherfucking peon, nigga. Having shades busting plays like I'm Dion, nigga. Chris Brays with the shades fucking shape up. That's made him full like Calvin before he set Ace up. Talk slick, that pound in your face, no makeup. I let my money talk for me now, I don't say much. On the road, how women, these give it the A+. I'm trying to count so much paper, I get paid for cushion. This is my life, real shit. I couldn't make it up, I fell off, dust myself off, got back the fuck up. Last nigga try to play me close, got back the fuck up. Thought he was tough, poker face, watch my nigga call his bluff. Ferragamo belt, the only time I'm getting cuffed. Smooth criminal, you lame niggas despicable. Coke got high, we started selling medicinal. Same nigga think he dog, he getting ridiculed. He a bitch, out in Vegas with a bitch from the Philippines. And a white bitch, I think her name is Billie Jean. But she is not my lover, nigga word up Mike Jack. Oh, that's your bitch, I don't want a nigga, you can have her back. She fucking you, nigga me. Nigga, that's a fact. You would think she David Ortiz, way she gripped it back. No pause, no ocean, but a nigga
gotta remember, these niggas is gay as fuck over here. Like, I would've sat there and watched it on replay. These motherfuckers got a habit of getting disgusted at ass. Like, people think I'm bullshit when I be sitting here calling these motherfuckers all out their name. They whole ass niggas, man, for real. Like, nothing you see is anything that real dudes do. Like, the shit is fucking weird. Yeah, fuck that song. But, slapitdonlive@gmail.com. But yeah, now I got a few channels. It's just the fact to keep on finding some way to go with this motherfucking having to deal with the bullshit of these lame motherfuckers I'm trying to get away from coming in and hitting that flag or whatever it is. Alright, shit's aggravating as fuck. Like, I was sitting there in V-Dub chat earlier. And right in the middle of the shit, it was just whoop, gone. I'm like, what the fuck? Come back around, find out he got flagged, and like, it's simple as, I don't care who the fuck you are. On the most part, I don't want nobody flagging because it fucks up the whole environment. It makes everybody all iffy on if they should or shouldn't hit that motherfucker. Like, all in all, as much as I hate these motherfuckers, as much as I hate seeing myself pop up in these fucking videos, the ones where I just completely just don't give a fuck and lose my cool, I just don't got it in me to heart to flag and take away somebody hard-earned upload, I guess. I don't fucking know. I just know this shit's fucking stupid. Here today, gone tomorrow. These motherfuckers just can't see there's no possible way to grow if you keep on doing that shit. Like, truth be told, everybody on here has done more than enough to get flagged, arrested, prosecuted, and have to pay a fine. All of us. Then the fact, like, oh man, there's all kinds of things wrong. Like, you know, some of these motherfuckers really broke that law, and they could be hit with sexual charges for releasing sex tapes of these motherfuckers, releasing tit pics of these motherfuckers. Like, in some cases, right, these motherfuckers were not given photos, videos, or anything like that. And I'm just talking about people online, not just specifying a sector. But these motherfuckers will obtain a photo and okay, but what you call, oh, maybe I should open a Hangout link, make it a little bit easier for this lame ass nigga. But you know what, yeah, he wanna come and be my lamb for the slaughter. He is more than welcome. Cause this motherfucker, for some odd reason, got this weird habit of breaking into my fucking house, right? And he finds the most dirtiest, sweatiest, like 3 days balls full of sweat boxers that I put in my hamper. And the motherfucker keeps on trying to suck them. Like, he is literally sitting there just sucking the dog shit out of my fucking boxers because he could smell my sweaty ass balls on them. I don't know why he's doing it. These new age homos is something different. Like, at least the old school homos back in the day were just like, oh, you're not gay? Well, you're ugly anyway. These motherfuckers will try to take it from you. So yeah, give me a moment. I'll open that Hangout and let these fucking monkeys act a fool on my panel. Since people want to troll, they ain't got shit else better to do. Now, mind you, it is 11:43 at night. Slapper only been on this motherfucker for about 20 minutes. So why is somebody who claims I'm such a failure at this shit or anything else, why the fuck is this nigga trying to get a pair of my sweaty boxers to suck on for the night? Now, the funniest shit about it, right? And this is why I say fuck that old bus stop panel or bus stop audience. Because all them motherfuckers will sit there and be mad because a nigga like me will respond and slap a bitch nigga like that around. How the fuck does that work? Y'all can't figure out why y'all communities is fucked up. While everybody that y'all are surrounding yourselves with, all these foreigners and shit, they get to live lovely while you stupid fucking monkeys keep on revolving in the circle of failure. So come on MLK Day, let's bring this black on black crime around. Let's get it. Now don't run from the office now that it's here. Motherfuckers want to troll and let's put on a good show. Let me guess, it's gonna be another nice long moment of silence because these bitch ass niggas only want to put on for a whole bunch of monkeys instead of trying to be fucking real to themselves. Crazy how this shit work. Owie. Man, told you these niggas is gay. Shit. Well, you could read me bedtime stories and shake your ass with me anytime. Told you I'm watching this shit on replay. Fuck that. Yeah. Yeah. One more time, one more time. I like ass, I can't help it. Woo! Gotta love it when it ain't a bony chick shaking that ass. One more time, one more time. See, told you, man, these niggas gay as fuck. Appreciated that. I gotta find something good to use it in. Fuck around and make it my background. Like, hell, even think about that. You got an ass video up, niggas is flagging, and you got some gay ass nigga down in Washington, the STD capital of the fucking world, sitting here trying to lick my fucking inside of my boxes and shit. Like, these motherfuckers is wildin'. I appreciate it. Alright, yeah, no bullshit. That shit would have sat in my emails forever. I'm one of those people that, like, I got a whole arsenal of pictures and shit from people on here, and even if they became my enemies, and some of them have, like, this shit's just in the archives. One thing I've always been serious about was my photography, so yeah, I don't fuck that world up. So yeah, appreciate it, because that shit would have damn sure just been sitting right there inside my motherfucking, inside my email. And I would press it casually, like, ah, look at that shit. Ah, yeah, Lamont Jones, that nigga named Corey, yeah, he got this habit of trying to suck on the inside of my boxes for whatever reason. Like, I don't be in him when he tries to suck him. He waits until I'm done playing basketball, walking for like 15 miles, riding a bike, doing some cartwheels, and fucking one of the dirty ratchets. Not the clean ones, the dirty ones that be walking around and shit, don't take a shower before they hop on, yeah. Then he waits to suck on my boxes after I pull my shits back up, walk in the bathroom to wash my shit off. I make it squirt. No, I'm playing. Shoot. To be honest, I don't know what the fuck that nigga name is. You know why I call him Corey? Because I haven't met no nigga named Corey who wasn't loose-necked. On some real shit. Like, really think about it. If I came to you, tried to be on some rah-rah shit, and was like, my name's Corey, you're gonna slap the shit out of me. Come on now. Corey, Brad, Philip. So, yeah, that was just a random name that I came up with, and he been Corey ever since. What was that movie when they smoked a Jeffrey? Because that's another thing. Only tough Jeffrey you'll see is in the fucking Virtual Fighter. Outside that, yeah, Jeffrey ain't tough. I wonder what the excuse gonna be. He wanna try to troll from long distance to get his views up, and he got the open invite to click that link right now. Notice how none of these fuckboys ever take that invite. Like, I was really over here just trying to chill, do a whole lot of nothing. These hoe ass niggas wanna act like they peoples and shit. Be mad all y'all want that I'm gonna call y'all fucking monkeys. Look at the revolving door that y'all are putting yourselves in. This ain't to nobody in my chat room. This to everybody that want to watch from the sidelines, picking lights off your homies and shit. Y'all are fucking monkeys. Monkey see, monkey do. Y'all are based on destruction because y'all think that's what's gonna get y'all motherfuckers famous. And then to top this shit off, if one of us was to blow and say, you know what, fuck everybody that was met in this duration of time on YouTube, not myself, just any of these motherfuckers was to blow, motherfuckers will really sit here mad because all the shit that they produced throughout these years let you know clear as motherfucking day, no matter who it is, You can't bring them along because they'll get mad over the simplest shit and sabotage your whole motherfucking thing. Real motherfucking talk. Not just the black sector, but anybody that seems to be all over fucking social media. It don't matter what kind of walk of life these motherfuckers come to this day. I'm telling you, the most surprising motherfucker that did some switch up shit towards me, college educated, med school, and all that shit. I ain't had nothing but respect for the motherfucker and watch her do some two-faced shit. So yeah, I ain't seen nothing come out of this shit that was real beneficial outside my homie Levi, my homie V-Dub, my homie Trish, my longtime fan Sassy, and fucking my nigga Cap who hooked a nigga up with a job. So fuck that. As far as everything else go, shit. These motherfuckers could kick rocks. Y'all can hate Cap as much as y'all want, but you know Cap always made sure Slapper's pockets wasn't empty, right? Can't say that about these motherfuckers. But yeah, I was in there when he got flagged. I was just letting him know too. Like, I don't think I got him flagged. I wasn't even going. I don't go on V-Dub's show to start trash or talk shit. Like, but I was just saying, like, on a college bound level, I wish I was at that age, because you could really make a fucking, you could get a straight A if you go back a few years as far as this shit. And I was letting him know, I was just like, yeah, I got years of archived shit just sitting on a disc. Like literally years, because I was doing this shit almost daily at one point. Oh, excuse me. And you could see like the collective anger, the selective anger, the two-faced motherfuckers, the ones that was only making decisions because like certain other people was making decisions. And I'm not talking about just based on fuckery. I'm just talking about just natural event. It could be a basketball. You could be talking about LeBron James being the best, and then your cool friend comes through and you're like, nah, he ain't the best no more. Jordan will always be the best. Like, yeah. So. But at this stage right now, I block damn near everybody, and I get to see everybody mad at Slapper. I'm never gonna know why everybody mad at Slapper, but yeah, I get to see motherfuckers is mad. I keep on going in chat rooms and watching motherfuckers just slowly fade out, which is kind of fucked up, because who am I to make you have to leave somebody else's chat room that you was in before me? They should understand that's the problem I have with all the people that used to be part of the bus stop. They had a problem with motherfuckers, and these motherfuckers, oh, okay. Oh, wow. He still got the invite to come through if he want to be a contestant. You know this faggot ass nigga been running around trying to fucking suck my sweaty ass boxes every time you see him in the dumpster. I mean, the dumpster, the trash bin. Wow, I'm just not doing no good. Fuck it. We just got some dumpster ass boxes then. This bitch ass nigga trying to suck the sweat out of them. But, yeah. It's like, if somebody's in my chat room, I mean, no. Let's see, you're doing a live show, right? If you're doing a live show, and I frequent your show a whole lot, right? And then we just gonna throw LJ in there, and you have LJ start frequenting your show. Wouldn't it be fucked up if I stop fucking with your show because I don't like this nigga who is just a guest on your shit? I ain't saying leave for the time. I'm talking about just straight up leave. Like, nah, I can't be here no more because I don't know when this motherfucker's gonna pop up. I watch these motherfuckers limit their social experience simply because Tommy came over to my show. Yeah, you know, Hamper just wasn't going to my fucking skull. It was just like, no, nigga, you're just going to have to use dumpster, trash can, anything except Hamper. And I searched all through my fucking archives of words I got stored up there, and it was just like, nah, nigga, Hamper. I mean, dumpster. Like, you seen it. I was like, trash, motherfucker. No bullshit. It's weird. That's what I say. If you see me in somebody else's show, don't leave that motherfucking show. Stay your ass right there, you unloyal fucks. Know who the fuck you are before you try to pass judgment on anybody else, right? Like, no bullshit. I done seen that shit happen a few times. I was like, am I transparent? I must be inconspicuous. Yeah, these motherfuckers are just like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's avoid this nigga. Ooh. I see your true colors shine. But nah. Shit is stupid. I like who I like and dislike who I dislike for my own reason. Never based off another motherfucker. And that's the way it's supposed to be on everything. I never thought questioning people on their likes, dislikes, or why they deal with these motherfuckers. I never knew that would be as big an issue as it became. That's some wild shit right there. Like, if you was to go at Lamar every day, LA, whatever you know him as, if you was to go at the bum all day, every day, and I fucks with you, I'm gonna be like, yo, why do you even bother? Like, why are you taking time out of your life on a daily basis to really go at this nigga who's the lowest of motherfuckers on YouTube? Like, that's not an insult. That's not me trying to say, yo, you can't carry your ass over there. It's really just like, how are you processing any kind of thought that makes it okay for you to do this? Especially if you won't do it with real live people that you know physically, that you could give a high five or a slap if you didn't want to be cool with them. Said the game has changed, my friend. Feel free to explain it. Zone in the building. Yeah, I was in your chat room earlier. I suck at basketball. So I was just going to act like I knew what I was talking about for so long. And I did. And then I just sat there. Plus, I ain't got no weed. So, yeah, I was like, man, shit, I ain't going to sit here. I'll be starting shit with people for no reason. Just because I don't know basketball. I be sitting there, though. I hit the thumbs up. I think it shares to my Facebook. I be trying. But yeah, feel free to explain how the game done changed to me. Because if the game really done changed to what I think it is and motherfuckers done lost that battle to, you know, to the gays, to the feminists, to everybody that wanted to make the black man effeminate. Like, if that's the reality, then yeah. I think I'm just going to spend a lot more time on this shit pissed off. Like, real fucking shit. Anybody prepared to follow someone based off of what they say is weak-minded? Yes. Yes, they are. I don't even really be following people. Like, I agree with certain shit that people do. I agree with a lot of fucked up shit also. It's just like, I'm not agreeing because of who the fuck is saying I'm agreeing, because that's really how I feel about it. So basically you're saying that everybody's a puppet now? Back in the day, people were their own people. But now, people act the way others want them to act. Like, Chance, I'm not paying you no mind. I don't give a fuck. I'm over here talking about all y'all motherfuckers being puppets. So, run along, Curious George. We ain't got no bananas here. Your time came and went. And we gave you the cheap, low price right bananas, too. You don't even get them fresh, Stop and Shop ones. Oh, man. How'd you spend Martin Luther King Day trying to spread destruction to other black people? You monkeys might want to chill out with that shit. I can only call y'all names. If I put hands on you, y'all gonna send me to jail. But the motherfuckers that y'all are putting on for could shoot you, your homie, and 3 other people in a fucking vehicle at a gas station won't even so much as get manslaughter. Y'all sure y'all want to make black on black crime look cool? Because you know if you turn on me, nobody has no reason not to kill you, right? You're just kind of useless to both sides of the war. I say evil things about everybody. It's never going to be one-sided to the point where white people are going to be like, hey, we got us one. Oh, no. The reason it's never going to be that way, because the motherfuckers that do that are the first ones to go as soon as they tell where these motherfuckers are hidden in the basement. Let me fool your plan before y'all motherfuckers get started. It's 2018. It ain't going to get no better no time soon. But I ain't saying nothing. Said just the one seeking approval. Pete, right? If people are living for other people and it's on the scale that it is where you could see it happening throughout even social media, is it really just one person? Or was that supposed to be the ones with an S on the end of it? And then on top of that, like, if y'all run around in the black sector, y'all can feel however the fuck y'all want about it. If the shoe fits, go on, put that motherfucker on. If y'all want to be mad at anything, go on, put the motherfucking Nikes on. But why are you trying to impress or look out or have any kind of impact on those people? In the similar fashion that a white person would say from somebody from the hood, those people. Like, really? Like the equivalent when people come in here and decide they want to lie to me for whatever reason. Who the fuck am I for you to lie to? I am not that important to nobody on social media that you should have to lie. Just be straight up and fuck you, nigga, if I can't take it. That's the way I was raised. That's the way I thought men was raised. But, hey, sugarcoating, beating around the bush and all that other bullshit, yeah, I don't get that. Natural Brown in the building. Phew. It's stupid, hardly anyone. Yeah, nah, that's some real shit. Shit, I see. Man, there's nothing more disappointing than having a fucking hard-ass life thinking shit gets better when you get older, just to realize that all the fucking adults that missed their fucking grown-up lessons and they act like they did in high school and shit. Like, the shit's wild. Shit's fucked up. Like, shit I've been seeing as a fucking grown up. Mary in the building. Like, it's real disappointing. Like, this whole reality TV shit, right? One of my problems with that is all them bitches ain't shit. Just as simple as that. Those ain't women. No matter which one I've seen, all them bitches ain't shit. Like, that false fucking reality that they put out there for people. Like, what was that one with that ugly girl that was trying to date Flavor Flav? What's her, New York? Her name is New York or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, right? Now, that bitch is ratchet as fuck. We ain't gonna act like she ain't. But one of them white bitches got overlooked as being as equally fucking ratchet when she spat on her. And she lucky. I think that white lady was feeling real protected when she spat on that girl. Because everybody knows when you spit on somebody, like, motherfuckers gotta break that jaw. That's why I say, all them bitches ain't shit. I ain't gonna classify blacks as ain't shit in that one. All the reality TV shits that I've seen, white, black, Latino, Asian, foreign that we don't know, them bitches ain't shit. And then the younger generations keep on seeing that shit, and they be like, oh, well, she's 28, so I could be ain't shit bitch style too. And it's just like, nah, brother, you should have some fat motherfucker that works on computers just so you could spend this check or something. Like, you don't gotta be an ain't shit bitch because you see this grown ass ain't shit bitch. Like, 10 years from now, I wonder what the world's gonna look like seeing that they successfully broke down the family. If you got ladies taking care of children, men doing all kinds of weird bullshit, like really what's in store for the future other than confusion? It's not just a black thing. I think that's where a lot of people are missing out on the information also. They try to keep this shit as, oh, it's black, it's white, all these fucking different races that's running around this goddamn country. Last person that tried to spit on, well, last person who successfully spit on me, I wouldn't stop hitting him until his face was breaking. Like, and literally, I was trying to break every bone in that motherfucker's face. Got arrested and everything. I don't care, true words. Like, that's y'all's life. I'm better than y'all, so I don't really care about that back and forth shit. Like I said, there's an open panel for whoever want to come up here and make a monkey of themselves, but other than that, I don't give a fuck about y'all. I don't give a fuck about what y'all saying. Like, hit the PayPal and I'll act like I care about you motherfuckers, but until then, y'all are just monkeys over here trying to get me to revolve in the same circle of pulling lice off of backs like y'all doing. Fuck you. Fuck Chance, fuck LJ, fuck the black sector, fuck anybody that ain't me right now that got a fucking problem with anything I'm saying. If the shoe don't fit, y'all know how it work. Don't put that motherfucker on. But if it does and y'all motherfuckers feel the need to talk to anybody or voice your opinion to me, just know I'm gonna come at you like a bat out of fucking hell. Scum is scum. Stop presenting yourself as fucking scum and maybe white people will stop slaughtering y'all in police uniforms. Let's be real about this. Like, this shit is fucking sad. If you were from the ages of 17 to 30, what the fuck are you doing? Especially if you're a person of color. Why are you wasting so much valuable time on this bullshit trying to go back and forth? Slap, why do you waste all your time on here? Because I'm trying to be a responsible fucking parent and I don't like to party knowing that I had to pay a babysitter. I don't like to party even though I know I could get a babysitter more times than not. Like, nah, I'm gonna take care of what's mine. Gonna sit on my ass and do me. And watch y'all motherfuckers act like y'all living a lavish life. Knowing damn well y'all are making under fucking minimum wage at a job that y'all gonna be fired from just cause the season's over. Why do y'all niggas give me more problems than white people? Latinos, Arabs, Indians, Mexicans. Like, why is it black people of America that bring the most fucking problems here? Why are y'all the biggest fucking disappointments that seem to make their way into my fucking chat room? Anybody that has to wake up to do this bullshit all day, every day. I ain't got no fucking respect for you. That's why I keep on saying y'all motherfuckers are monkeys. Y'all are that trained monkey that them scientists programmed to get the other monkeys to come closer to the fucking facility so they could be captured. Fucking coons. Now do y'all get it? Y'all are the motherfuckers that keep on getting us led right to the motherfucking cages where these motherfuckers be like, hey, look at that monkey right there. It's a light-skinned monkey right there. Look, look, look. That monkey right there, he's good with the computers. That monkey right there is good at basketball. Oh, that monkey over there, he's good at selling drugs. But I ain't saying nothing. If I'm willing to say this to you, imagine what these motherfuckers that are watching all this shit are gonna say to you when it's their time. Like, see y'all motherfuckers running around with the enemies all the motherfucking time. And I'm not saying they the enemies because they just white. They're the enemies because the fucked up shit that we all sat here and watched them do. We've watched a few of them try to straight cause all kinds of division. And those same people are still running around in these YouTube streets like it never happened. I still got it on video. Like, shit's ridiculous. Now tell me, how am I supposed to take anybody serious here that claims to be pro-black or try to be on that kumbaya shit when they're still running around with the enemy? When they're still running around with people that are outside their race in a black sector who has clearly caused division. What up, Trish? Not trying to shit on anybody individually there. I'm just saying, we've all seen the kumbaya moments. We've all seen a whole bunch of bullshit play out. So really, what sense does it make? Like, what am I trying to say? No shade at Cat Smith. Only reason I'm bringing up Cat Smith because she's good at her fucking job. But even she got thrown under the fucking bus for trying to cause division. And she can come back into the sector whenever she wants, do whatever she wants, and get the respect that she deserves because she's putting in work at least. Like, shit's wild, man. Like, I really got people here that worry about bullshit every day. Like, if I just wanted to fight every day, how would y'all feel about that? Like I'm just that mean, ugly dude in your neighborhood that I could be walking any week ago, get some motherfucking ice cream, and I just want to fight random people. Like, every time I'm not fighting random people, I'm talking about fighting random people. When I get out of work, I just want to go fight random people. Like, who the fuck wants to be around that shit? Like, the biggest problem with the black sector is they won't take breaks. When you won't take breaks from being brutal to each other, the only thing that's left is for motherfuckers to keep on trying to top each other off doing worse and worse shit. If you do something every day, if you eat your favorite food every day, how long is that going to be your favorite food? How long do you even want to look at that dish again? Like, if football games were exciting as the Super Bowl, how entertaining would the Super Bowl be? So you see what I mean? These motherfuckers overdid it. They put too much shit out there trying to get over on the motherfuckers. Everybody that wanted to do something, like for all the shit I did, and motherfuckers tried to topple that, I've always came back 10 times worse because I knew I wasn't going my hardest, but just all in all, comes that fucking game of Jenga until we see who the fuck tips over first. Say motherfuckers are stupid. My biggest problem with everybody here is, like I said before, they know better, they can do better, they just choose not to because they want to be the fucking victims. But if you click the link in the description, you can join my UFC Fantasy League. Yeah, UFC Pick'em. Go to UFC.com fantasy today. But, yeah, I'm just one of these motherfuckers that really just got tired of seeing all the fuck shit, all the bullshit, everything needed to make us not human. Like, on some real shit. Ever since I first started with this shit, You could see some of my pictures I made to go with my YouTube shit. You could see some of the videos. Like, I speak very mean of my own people, and I'm fucking disappointed. I'm disappointed that more likely I'm gonna die knowing that my people just didn't want to step up to the table and do the real fucking change that they could do from here to where you're at, zone all the way to Africa. Like, no bullshit. In Africa, they replicate what we do here. If we all start wearing skirts and shit like that and it gets a push, then you start seeing those motherfuckers in Africa do the same. So at the end of the day, if we could fucking take the time to realize how true to the fucking label is God that we are collectively, a whole lot of shit could change. If motherfuckers would stop settling for less and go for that long haul draw, motherfuckers would change the motherfucking world. Do you know the leading place of educated black men on a higher level is fucking Africa? The motherfuckers is coming from Ghana, Cameroon, and all that shit. That's how these young motherfuckers that will ride the coattails of, that's how they really living. How many of us really know a kid that's not going to be 13 by the time he's in college? I didn't say that wrong. How many of us know a kid who's not going to be 13 by the time he goes to college? Then how many times have you seen them little kids come from Africa who are barely fucking 13 and they already been in college for a few years? So you're going to sit here and tell me collectively we can't be the gods that we was originally? You're going to really sit here and tell me I'm so fucking wrong for talking down on my own who don't want to pick themselves up and be just that? This ain't the first time I said this shit. This ain't going to be the last time I say this shit. This is one of them real times that I'm saying some 100% genuine shit. Everybody cries about nigger. But if you know where nigger came from, then motherfuckers didn't want to call us gods and they couldn't pronounce the fucking language. Motherfuckers didn't know better and y'all are going to go off the history that these motherfuckers won because they was able to be confusing as hell down to giving motherfuckers a Bible before, like, we wasn't taking over fucking empires before a Bible. Like, we wasn't the top of the chain before any fucking Bible. Like, still in certain places of the world, when they see the fucking color of dark skin, they don't sit there and treat us like the gods that we was told we were back in the day. Oh, my fault. The Europeans didn't tell us we were gods. They told us we were niggers, so we just act like that never happened. We just go with their fucking Bible and act like, oh yeah, everything in this motherfucker is true, even though nobody can fucking confirm shit down to the dead bodies that should be somewhere that's in that motherfucking book. The same book that said if you got brown skin and you on a wrong motherfucking team. Motherfuckers is killing, so mark them with brown skin. Which carried over all the way up until frequent times when even the Mormons had to change their belief system. So come the fuck on. Y'all really want to be mad at me for speaking how I truly feel about the fucking disappointment y'all motherfuckers want to keep on laying out here? So fucking be it. I'm going to keep on letting y'all know I'm born to be a motherfucking leader while y'all motherfuckers is born to be lamb to the slaughter. Y'all ain't even born to follow me. Y'all are the dangerous people that if y'all was to follow me, y'all would destroy everything that I sat here and built. All the way down to the fucking proper speech, which is not the greatest, but y'all would even try to take that away. You speak like a white man. No, I speak like I fucking educated myself. See how fucking far off we are? Sorry for the anger in my voice, but hey, at the end of the day, at least it's some real fucking anger for my own. At least I'm not sitting here just talking down on y'all motherfuckers. I hope y'all can really see the message that's being sent here that's always sent out this motherfucker. At the end of the day, regardless of what the fuck I say, y'all are all gods. Live up to y'all fucking potential. Let's be real. Now, yeah, it is. It's degrading to your own fucking people when you want to sit here and say, oh, you speak like a white boy. No, the fuck I don't. Sometimes I come off proper. Sometimes I come off ignorant as fuck. But I have never came off in the same voice as any of the white people that I have met, lived around, or chilled with my whole fucking life. I have never sounded like the father off of fucking that Mary-Kate and Ashley show. What was it, Full House or whatever? I have never sounded like that guy. I have always sounded more on the side of Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince than anything from Full House, Drew Carey, Friends, fucking The Great White Hype. Like, let's be real. Like, I'm not going to be stuck talking all nice and proper and all that other good shit simply because everybody I know doesn't talk like that. If I could fucking adapt to the surroundings, and I feel like I'm a better person to converse with instead of somebody that's saying a whole bunch of words, $15 words that nobody can understand. Like, yeah, good grammar. Like, come on now. I'm on a motherfucking computer. I thought good grammar came with being on a computer, especially if you're on Mavis Beacon teaches typing when you're a fucking kid. Like, what the fuck is the purpose of knowing how to spell? I mean, knowing how to type if you can't spell or you can't pronunciate the words that you've learned how to spell? Like, what is the purpose of knowing how to say arithmetic, but not spelling that motherfucker? Like, I'm telling you, the most fucking pathetic shit, I guess could say, for lack of a better term, most pathetic shit I've seen on here was people making fun of other black people for their careers. Not just V-Dub, but Gang War, Monty, myself, Bobby. Like I said, Bobby's one of my enemies right there, but the motherfucker got a little piece of job. They even made fun of Vic. I remember sitting here and like, I'm gonna hate Vic forever. Like, to be completely honest with you. Alright, I'll be here. But I'm gonna hate Vic forever. But I will never take away the fact that I gave the motherfucker real man props when he went to get a job that he wasn't seeming too proud of. He didn't want to tell nobody where he was working. None of that shit. Man to man, what I told him, you got that little girl in that crib. She lives for you. So regardless of anything, you got that job to make sure you taking care of her. Fuck what anybody got to say about it. That's probably the realest shit I ever said to Vic. I'm not going to make fun of that nigga because he got a little piece of job. I got a little piece of job. We all got fucked up lives. We all been through hard times. Then to top it off, we all got responsibilities. Like, hey Trish, if your husband ain't around, you got to be in an office, but you can't find a babysitter last second. You either got to pack your children up with you, or you got to tell the office you can't come in, right? Because at the end of the day, everybody got some kind of responsibilities they got to take care of off this shit. Some of these motherfuckers are married. I'm single as fuck. I don't got to worry about nobody except my children. But some of these people are married. So they have to carry themselves a certain type of way. They even have to fucking respond a certain type of way because the reflections that, you know, could be placed on their partner. Hey, it ain't my fault these motherfuckers is made out of fucking shitty material. Like, these motherfuckers don't even want to settle to be a Dr. Seuss book. Like, I don't need them to be a U.S. history textbook. I just need them to be better than they present themselves. I bet you everybody will act like this moment never happened. I bet you everybody will overlook yet again that I'm actually sitting here sober as a motherfucker, just talking some real life shit. Now, it's funny how the motherfuckers I'm speaking against, who I'm telling everybody is so detrimental to success, how they're just going to completely miss all of this shit, try to turn it around and come at me sideways like I'm not spitting some real shit, because the only thing they usually hear is the bad shit. The monkeys, the bitches, the fuck boys. Anything else said, though? Anything that could shine some light on this some shit, nah, they won't even sweep that under the rug. That motherfuckers just open the door and just start swinging wild and shit, hoping they could get this motherfucking message out that motherfucker. They don't even really want to touch it with the bristles of the stick. But yeah, you see what I'm getting at though, Trish? Motherfuckers got responsibilities, so they got to go through stepping stones just to make sure they could get to their fucking jobs and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. We're really gonna sit here and make fun of that? Like, I know I could go get a pack right now. I'm sure Zone could get a pack right now. I'm sure anybody else that got enough money could go get an 8-ball right now. And be successful for a little while also. And then they'll lose everything like a majority of us do, because they'll get caught. But you see how simple it is to get some quick cash? Now, you know, if you spend the minimum of your weekly paycheck, you'll still be able to pay rent and electricity at the end of the month. Shoot, I ain't even gonna put no bad luck on me. Yeah, I'm retired also, but yeah, at the end of the day, I had my fun with it, and then at the end of the day, I retired, and these motherfuckers still made a case. But I never thought I'd be saying the black folks feel entitled, but oh man. Yo, peep, right? What am I trying to say? Feelings of entitlement, I feel, come in crazy moments like I had here with Morpheus, who didn't want to take the time to understand where all that anger was really coming from. Like, there was nothing that anybody else could have done in that moment to make me feel any type of way. The things that I was mad at Morpheus about was all Morpheus. And it's just like this. If you tell me something and I take it upon myself to make any kind of moves with that information regarding anybody, then I made a decision in my own world to do something that I didn't have to do. So I can't put the blame on the person who gave me the information. Like, at the end of the day, I do appreciate that he took the time to try to, you know, make me aware to a situation. But I don't appreciate all the months that I sat here telling motherfuckers don't bring me no black sector bullshit. And then it happened to be some lying bitch who, you know, told a story that was convincing enough that he had to question me in the first place. I would feel slightly different if it would have been like, yo, did you call her retarded? Nah. Oh, all right, fuck that bitch then. But it was something that dragged on and dragged on and dragged on. And then when it was crunch time, when I was actually sitting here having a fit, when everything could have been fixed, that had to be the worst moment ever, because the motherfucker didn't want to click the link, leaving me to think of everything that I could possibly think of that surrounded even that moment right there. I work backwards. I'll tell you that 100%. I work backwards. So if you fucked up in September and you're doing shit that leads up to today, then I'm going to call you back all the way to that September where you fucked up. Especially if your behavior doesn't change. If you're being a snake, why the fuck am I going to allow you to carry on with the snake-like behavior? Fuck everybody that made a New Year's resolution if you're living the same shit y'all was at the beginning of 2017 also. And that's pertaining to this YouTube shit. You're a fucking failure. And I say that because most of you motherfuckers will spend more time engaged in this YouTube bullshit than y'all actually take to put into that fucking resolution that you claim to all your friends and loved ones that you was going to pull through on this year. It's 2018. We shouldn't be going backwards, yo. Real shit. It's 2018. We shouldn't be going backwards. We shouldn't be getting mad over billboard ads, H&M ads, and shit like that. Like, that should be the last thing we're mad at. We should be like, we told you so. Like, no bullshit. How the fuck do we get slaughtered in the streets to the point where people still to this day are putting black photos up or hoodie photos up and shit like that? Like, how is that still going on? But we're going to sit here and overreact over an H&M ad. Like, if anything, we should have been able to take that H&M ad and be like, see, this is what we was talking about when Trayvon got killed, when Mike Brown got killed, when Eric Garner got killed, when I forget the one that was running from the cops, but he got prosecuted. Cop got prosecuted for manslaughter or something like that. But whatever, the one that was running away got shot in the back multiple times. Like, is that not what we were talking about? The unfair treatment, the shit that gives H&M the power to be like, hey, well, it's not our main audience, so let's just go on and put this out and deal with the backlash later. I'm not saying that's exactly what happened, but hypothetically speaking, it could have. Motherfuckers got this selective collective anger at the wrong fucking shit. And they're doing it all wrong. There was one guy I seen on the news that I was like, word, homie, chill. Because he was like, we've been telling you that Donald Trump was racist. We're not surprised at this. And I was like, ha, word. They got a real one up there. I'm like, they couldn't pay this motherfucker off. And he didn't say nothing that wasn't true. It's the shit we've been saying all these years, ever since he was telling them that little black kids needed to be arrested in fucking Central Park. Yeah. Don't make no fucking sense. That's what I said. Remember what I said to the white boy the other day? Yeah, you ain't gonna make a monkey out of me. I feel that way about all the white people when they want to play them little arrogant games that they know, oh, excuse me, could get us in 10 times more trouble than they will for even putting a false report out. And to the white people listening, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to single y'all out. I'm just speaking from my perspective in America. I still like some of y'all. I just don't trust y'all. But it's strange because for some odd reason, I feel like before my life cycle's up, I'm going to trust the whites more than I trust the blacks because of the blacks' behavior. But I wouldn't trust none of y'all with even so much as a $5 scratch ticket. Or neither side. Like, it's just fucking crazy. It's just fucking stupid. Like, hey yo, who was that lady that was on the news? My fault for changing up, but who was that lady? I forget what her name is. She was for like the NAACP or something like that, talking about Donald Trump is not racist. Like, he can be racist and still get support from whoever the fuck wants to support him. Like, yeah, it is a damn shame. Hey, pro-blacks, why is it you only focus on the negative and march for the negative? But why is it that only white people put up the PayPals for young black youth that needs money, collect for college, and etc.? Like, real shit, though. That's what I say. It sucks when you sit here and you could think of all this bad shit to say about your own, like they ain't sitting here complaining like they want everything you're sitting here bitching and moaning about. Like, these motherfuckers could say they want free turkeys every November. Like, it don't even got to be for Thanksgiving. They just want a free turkey every November. And then they'll eventually get their free turkeys and be mad that the turkeys ain't big enough. Or the turkeys don't cook fast enough. Or they don't have a place to store the turkeys. Collectively, as black people, that's what we do. Tell me I'm lying. Somebody please point me out where I'm wrong on that one. How many of y'all live in a neighborhood with a black hair salon? A black owned hair store, my fault, not a hair salon, where you could buy weave and stuff. Like, how many of y'all in the chat room got a liquor store not too far from a church in your community alongside a few hair spots to buy weaves, tracks, glue, buzzers for the men? In like one of them cheap ass Rainbows, Tellos, or one of them Mad Rag style stores also. Like, how many of y'all actually have a black-owned store in y'all's neighborhood? How long has it been there? And what's the chance it'll be there in the next, like, 10 to 15 years? Whether it's due to old age or anything, or the owner or whatever. Like, people are still focused on Kanika. Like, I don't understand how that works either. Like, yeah, somebody got to go to jail, but ain't the same people that's trying to solve that murder the same motherfuckers that was against the jail system? Like, that's something I can't figure out for the life of me. If I got a problem against the system that was made to keep us enslaved, how am I going to try to send anybody? Like, I support killing people. You could kill whoever the fuck you want if you got a good enough reason in my book. But this whole trying to get people locked up and caged like animals and fucked over, yeah, I'm not with that. You ever had to go through that process? That shit fucking sucks. Like, no bullshit. That's why you ain't gonna see me sitting in no fucking air-conditioned rooms. Fuck that bullshit. I'm good. That's what I'm saying. Certain shit that went on in life, I don't understand how I'm supposed to adapt to it, or include it in my life when history told me not to do certain things. Just environment told me not to do certain things. My own fucking instinct tells me definitely don't do certain things. Can anybody name off the top of their head a successful license plate manufacturing company's name? No. Prison's not a name. Like, really think about that, though. Is there anybody out there that can really think of a name of a company that makes license plates? You gave the answer that almost anybody else would give. Prison. And it makes you think. If these motherfuckers are making pennies on the dollar in prison, then how isn't that modern day slavery? How aren't they getting motherfuckers and making them slaves basically based off of not just their skin color, but their income also? But my main point, if you got motherfuckers basically working for free on license plate, pulling like 40-hour shifts or something like that, you got you some slaves. That's a little too much to Coonan, I thought. Being a Sambo, being an Uncle Tom, being a trader. I thought that kind of went against that. Alright. So you see what my issue is there? See why regardless of how crazy this shit ever got on YouTube, there was never no time to call the police on people? There was never no jokes of calling police on people? Like, you could even tell in my Slap It On News video. He's like, I'll hold them for the go. Whoa. Nah, I ain't with that. If they happen to catch him, hey. But, yeah. Like, that's natural. That's real. That's just the way it is. Like I said, I would rather see people get shot the fuck up or killed in some way than have to sit in a fucking cage forever. I support that street rule. If you kill me, because you're a fuckboy, and my peoples have to come and kill you, then, yeah, it's just the way the game's supposed to work. Right. Telling you, this new world's new and different and confusing. I don't like it. I'm not with none of this shit. Men are turning into females. Females are turning into fucking bull dykes. Like, this shit is all kinds of fucked up. Hold on 1 second. Cheer. But I'm like that. I try to avoid any kind of law enforcement calls. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't want nothing to do with them. Always feel uncomfortable around them. Like I said, I got some that's my family members and shit like that. But even with that, it's like awkward. Imagine going to Christmas and your family knows what you did. Like, they know all the shit. I could go and get a book right now, but I won't. Because I would have to cover too much shit up. Oh. Matter of fact, hold on 1 second. Yeah, right? One time I was talking to Chris Thorns, and I was telling him, I was like, yo, when I had to fight for custody of my kids, I had to when I was going up against basically when I was fighting for custody of my kids, right? They pulled out this big black folder with about 30 different cases in the motherfucker and used it against me. That's what I was telling Chris, right? This is that folder I was talking about. This motherfucker got 38. What's it? Is it 30? It got 25 different cases in this motherfucker. These are all police reports. This is what was used against me in court on some real shit. And I wish I could show y'all more, but it's too much personal information. Like, it's just case after case. Some of these shits, I was like, what the fuck? Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Trying to see if the... Like, it got everything. January 2005. What's this one? But yeah, oh man, that one sucked. September 15th, 2005. That's when I became a felon. 2017, I ain't a felon no more though, cheer. But I gotta see if it's, I'm trying to see if it's in here. But they got a whole timeline. 5/9/2005, indictment returned. 5/9/05, motion by the Commonwealth for arrest to issue. The 5/9/05 warrant on indictment issue. Let's see, warrant entered into the management system. Oh, that's crazy. Because the day it happened to be my daughter's birthday. Defendant brought into court on special minimus from Roxbury. District Court weren't recalled. And that was a bullshit. They took me all the way to South Boston before they took me to Roxbury. Appointment counsel, yeah. Legal counsel fee, $150. For 1.5 days community service. Like, it got a whole timeline. It got my first plea of not guilty, my second plea of not guilty. The $3,000 bail. or 300 cash without prejudice. And that's when I looked at my mother. Like, I looked at my mother that day. She was like, I got you. And I was just like, word. Then I looked at my hand. I was like, oh, hold up. And put my hands back down. Let's we'll say, this is hell. This is hell in a book right here. Now, peep, right? This is all a nice thick amount of paper. Like, so, yep. That's really how it happened. Like, defendant comes into court. At least I got to come into court and didn't get brought into court. But yeah, these are just pages and pages of hell. From 2005 to 2011. This shit started before my fucking children were born. Got another one right there. Some of these probation violations. Got an assault and battery in 07. And I had to pay the motherfucker. Probation violation. Somewhere in here I got the notice where the probation officer was like, he won't do community service, he won't pay us, can we just terminate it? And she was just doing that because she was looking out for me, because she knew my children's situation. No, that's the weed shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, fuck that shit. But yeah, I was telling motherfuckers about this, and I was just like, yeah, this shit is real. It's case after case after case, but everybody that wants to sit there and talk all this dumb shit about why they can't go and fight for their children and shit like that, I ain't hearing that. Yep, there goes another one. Right. Yeah. These are all court documents. I even had to do, what was it? Had to do a VIP class. Had to do parenting classes. I had to fucking, I had to do classes when they say you're violent. Oh, here goes one where I got arrested at the police station, dropping my child off. No, picking my child up. Yep, got some ABDWs, another ABDW. So yeah, that was the nice amount of hell that I've been through. And that's why I'm so fucking fuck you when it comes to these motherfuckers making excuses regarding their children. Nope, that's something else. Boom. Bam. Me and my baby. There was no other option. You don't call yourself a God maker creation then turn your back on it. Then on top of that, my youngest one's mother, I told straight up, you're gonna have to kill me before I ever let you take my child. And that was when me and her were still dating. Then she got to see me live up to every fucking word. And I almost died. Oh no, I'm being serious on that, even though I smiled. Really almost died a few times. But, yeah, real shit. You'll understand it eventually. Like, this is my first Christmas after 11 years not as a fucking felon. It was still a struggle. It was still hard to pull off. Because, no bullshit. By the time Thanksgiving go around, don't nobody want to spend no money, especially to repair their computers and shit. And I was trying to do everything. But, yeah, when it was all said and done, hey, it worked. Shoot. I got like 2 roaches, if that. I don't have enough to go see the dude that I usually go see. Well, not usually go see, but the only guy that's around, he wants close to 200, and I only got close to 100. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck that nigga. But if you want to smoke, I could throw together these 2 little roaches. Simulate a good time. Hey, don't hurt me none. I'm just like, to be honest, my mind ain't even there. Like, I really just look at all this shit like, what the fuck is wrong with people? And I'm not just talking about social media. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, grown-up life pisses me the fuck off. This shit is stupid. So, yeah, today's just one of those days, so I was just like, you know what, I ain't gonna stress it. Hopefully I'll be able to grab something early enough tomorrow. Because no bullshit, my show will be completely different tomorrow. Like right now, I just got a lot on my mind, lost in thought. Like, just a whole bunch of dumb shit. I'm trying to do too much shit at one time, so I'm gonna end up crashing soon anyway. Like, I got about 10 videos recorded. I can't edit them for the life of me right now. My mind is wandering way too much. And I'm trying to learn something new as far as computers go too, so I'm gonna have to put that shit on hold, because I'm gonna fucking, yeah. That's where I'm fucking up. I ain't paced myself. I'm just kind of going all out with it. And like I said, I know it's fucking with me. I just can't seem to stop at the moment. But, I'll get there. I know people are mad at me right now, though, because, I got about 20 different emails today regarding, like, video work and shit, right? And I'm only going to call back 2 of the people. And one is because I worked with somebody before, and the other one is just somebody I'm real cool with, and I owe him a favor anyway. So, I'll hit them back. But, I don't work with people that I've known for like 10 years that don't know I have a YouTube page with all my shit on it, including some of their shit. Like, I keep on getting messages from motherfuckers that, like, they'll see my character animator. They'll see one of the videos that I don't have on here with the, a few special effects or whatever. And it was just like, you didn't know I had talent until it was beneficial to you? Like, you didn't even care to pay attention to anything that I had uploaded until it was beneficial to you? And it just happened to be something to catch your eye. Like, I don't have like 20 other videos that will blow that one right out the fucking water. So, yeah, I could be looking at it all wrong. But, yeah, that shit kind of pisses me the fuck off. All I'm trying to do, real shit, keep my computer running long enough to make a review video, finish this video for Cap, and probably just make one more video after that. But as far as trying to jump out the window for somebody else, I'm tired of doing that shit. Especially with the last motherfucker I was trying to conduct business with from the hood. Motherfucker wanted to have a full-blown bitch fit. We almost ended up throwing hands. Then the motherfucker talking about he coming to the crib thinking that it was going to end real good for him if he would have came to the crib. Like, I don't know what the fuck wrong with these niggas, but I wish a nigga would. Yeah, like I said, world's fucked up. Everybody could see it. Nobody want to talk on it. I will. I ain't gonna be no Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or nothing, but at the end of the day, y'all see something wrong. Y'all see something wrong clear as day. Everybody that got called out for being a traitor is now on the team. No matter where you looking. Like I said, yo, remember when fucking Ellen was a traitor against everybody because she was a lesbian? That's what I mean by that. Now everybody's on a fucking team. Ellen is a fucking lesbian superhero. Ellen looked like David Spade when he lost Chris Farley when she lost her fucking original show, the comedy show. Now look at her. Sorry, I know we're late, but here, you can have this back. We found out that licking boxes was okay. Go on, strap up, Ellen. Like, what the fuck kind of ass backward shit is that? Where was her support? Oh, hold on. Time out. 1 second, 1 second. I gotta say this before I see any of you stupid motherfuckers going out there talking about the Elvis Memorial is racist or whatever like that. If you try to show up to an Elvis event or any other event screaming Black Lives Matter, you don't deserve to go into that event. A concert is not a place for Black Lives Matter to be sitting there trying to get their point across. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be fucked up. Really think about it, though. I seen a news article where the motherfuckers was mad because they was trying to scream Black Lives Matter at an Elvis Memorial concert or some shit like that. And it was just like, are you fucking kidding me? So, yeah. Like, if any of you try to come into my chat room talking about, oh, that's fucked up, Black Lives Matter, Elvis concert, I'm banning you instantly. Fuck that. Like, yeah. Well, to be honest, nobody should be supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. And not trying to say that nobody should support Black Lives, but if you pay attention to who put the money into it to get that motherfucker rolling in the first place, you won't waste your time. Black Lives Matter to a Zionist? Really? Or do I got that all wrong? Is he not a Zionist? Like, how do y'all foreigners feel about the black Americans that y'all see voicing how they feel about current times in America on like national television? Not the bitching and moaning I'm sitting here doing. But like when y'all see it from the mainstream media, how do y'all feel about it? Are we jokes to y'all? I'm just talking about like American black men. just born American black, or just American black families born here. No matter which walk of life they come from the thugs all the way up to the scholars and such. Like, oh, Trisha, I was rolling up those roaches. I ain't gonna leave your ass out. Long days need smoking. Like, and some things I can't understand from the foreigners that have the same skin tone. I meet some of them that say they're European, and I don't know if that's because they were born in Europe or if they just don't want to say we the same. But you like me then? Like, I'm one of those where like, I could like you and hate everybody that you introduce me to outside of you. I'm one of those people. And then, like, if they give me a reason to like them, then I could like them. Like, I don't try to be all fucked up, but, yeah. But, yeah, I know a lot of good black American men also. I know some that are so good that I won't bring none of the bullshit that I do around them, even though they allow it. I'm one of those that if I could bring down your character and I feel and I respect you to a certain degree, then yeah, I'll change my whole behavior around you. I do a lot of shit. Kind of out of the ordinary. I don't like to embarrass people, believe it or not. I will if I have to, but it's not something that I like to do. Because, like, all in all, I said this before. Let's say we was at a club or something and you needed some money. If you let me know you need some money, regardless of where you standing in the club, I'll walk up to you and be like, oh, my fault. Here's that money I owed you. That way you ain't got to pull out a wallet or nothing. Whoever sees that exchange knows that, or knows from their perspective that I was in debt to you. So now, you know, now we could just keep it smooth, keep it moving. Hate to see motherfuckers, hey, yo, let me hold a couple dollars real quick. Then some asshole out there wants to show out. I always asked him how it feels to know Africans were taken over by Europe. Africans are taking over Europe the way they tried to take over to invade Africa. Yeah, that shit is happening though. Yo, that trip is fucking amazing that these people are willing to put themselves through just to have a better life. Like, I couldn't see myself crossing the oceans, crossing no seas, no nothing. Like, even the Haitians, yo. Like, when I see a Haitian float to America, that's amazing to me. When I see a Cuban float to America, it's almost as amazing. But when it's a Haitian, that's some amazing shit. Because really think about how many niggas can't swim. And this motherfucker had enough will to find a way to float. Not make a boat. Not get a full fucking half a tree and was just like, hey, we're going to chop this down and try to make something. These motherfuckers will find a way to float. Oh, my fault. I was trying to talk about the Libyans trying to get to Europe. My fault. The people from Libya to Europe. I watched a few documentaries on it. That's what made me randomly think about it. But, I think if the Mexicans successfully take California, it's going to shake like it never shook before. Oh, man. You should have seen, well, they're actually my daughter's family members, right? Because my daughter, she got my DNA and her mother's DNA, making her share black DNA with Cape Verdean DNA, which is just all African Portuguese to me, if anything. But, Yeah, so my daughter, she has Cape Verdean and whatever the fuck I am as a black man. And then one of my daughter's uncles was married to, one of my daughter's aunts is married to whatever I'm trying to say, making them family and shit like that. But all in all, what I'm trying to get is the family is from Africa, like 100% from Africa. The parents, well, the father's cool as shit. The mother is like she's gonna be Americanized, or she's damn near Americanized, and the children, except for the few sons, are Americanized. And when I say that, it's a bad thing, cause like nobody wants to be an American Black Ratchet. Not a black woman, American Black Ratchet, and when they become Americanized, that's usually what happens to them. They get ratchet as fuck. And I'm just like, you really have no clue the advantages that you have, from your skin tone down to the fact that your hair's not going to grow. Like, you come from the roots that everybody claims they want to go back to. Well, everybody here. It used to be, oh, excuse me, do I got hiccups or something? Am I trying to die slowly? It used to be like that here, where you wouldn't see that many white people, and then they started to that gentrification shit. So yeah, we all fucked up in the game right now. Like, we have to deal with the little the white kids that'll come over from like the college areas and shit like that, who don't know they're in the hood. So that's what we dealing with now. And I'm not complaining. Like, it should be an area open for everyone. I just feel for their safety. Like, we're not really in a time where nerds should be allowed to just kind of walk in the hood. Now, yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, but yeah, all in all, we going through the changes. Like, certain areas ain't the same areas. I know fucking my projects that I run through, shit, I'm not even sure how much longer that's gonna be there. They gonna change that motherfucker so much. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't chill in the projects like that no more. I'll go through, give a few highs, whatever's. But let me know when you ready to smoke, Trish. Like I said, it ain't much, but it's enough to enjoy. So, yeah, that's what I'm working with. Where's that? Bam. So, yeah, damn, this ain't even half my pinky. So, yeah. Alright, well, light us up. Like, I don't know west, south, none of that shit. I just know I have some cool ass friends from over there. And then I stopped using the app I used to talk to them on all the time. But the last time I seen her, I just remember the name. I think I could find her again. The last time I seen one of them, it was a long ass stretch. And I was surprised she remembered me, but yeah. Like, if I could find her again, I'm sure we'll keep the conversation going. That's how Boston is. Boston mad expensive for no fucking reason. Like, they want 4 digits for 1 bedrooms in Boston right now. Closer to downtown you get, the more expensive it gets. But, you know, that makes sense. It's the financial district. It was crazy though, right? If you heard about somebody buying a condo downtown, then that means they live around fiends and drug dealers. Crazy, huh? Like, they could literally look out their window and see a park full of fiends and drug dealers all night. And a nice view of Boston. I mean, the Prudential. But, yeah. Hopefully when it warms up, if y'all are still here with me and y'all remember, Try to get me to go downtown Boston right when it warms up. Cause yeah, that's about the same here. Cause you will literally see fiends and shit sleep on the fucking lawn in front of the Capitol building across the street from Fox 25. Unless they took that shit away. Might have took it away though. Oh yeah, I gotta make another video. Shoot. Now I feel you on that. Well, I knew what I was up against. Like, I knew that, I knew if I wasn't in my child's life, the chances of my child being pregnant before she graduated high school would go up greatly. Young mothers become young grandmothers. And I had to break that cycle. By any means necessary. Soon enough people will see. Although I sit in front of this camera all the time, I live for my little ones. Like, pussy ain't did nothing for me except fuck my life up. But I love it. So I keep going back to it. But at the end of the day, it's not top priority. Weird, huh? Nerd life. That's why I got female friends. Shoot, playing my hair, shoot, you might be another baby daddy on your list, shoot. Saying sexy ass voice, and you got that little shoot, man. No, I'm playing. But would you even believe with that? You know, I don't let everybody fuck with my hair. I gotta see where your hands go throughout the day before I let you touch my hair. I had a female that didn't know my name that just kept on trying to give me random hair jobs that thought she was gonna braid my hair when I was down south, and she couldn't understand why I would never let her touch my hair. I think I'm one of them type of people that if it started balding and shit, I would just have a fucked up baldy going on. Like, look at my hairline. Like, this is permanent. There's always been this big ass forehead with this checkmark hairline and shit. So, yeah, I might pull a Hulk Hogan, turn that bitch into a Kimbo, and just have 2 braids on each side. Shit, I be... Yeah, my shit is long. My shit is always dirty. Be having weed up under these motherfuckers. I usually have weed under my pointy nail and my thumbnail. But, yeah, I be braiding my shit. Nails be all breaking and shit. Then they'll get caught. But, nah, see, I don't... When dirt piles up under them motherfuckers, I'll clean them. That's why they clean now. I stuck my hand in the ashtray. I was rolling roaches, remember that. But, yeah, I got this thing with my hands. I touch too much shit. Like, I don't, if I go in the bathroom, if I go in a public restroom, when I wash my hands, I grab paper towels, then I grab the doorknob. And then I just throw that piece of paper on the floor. Like, I refuse to touch that after it touches the doorknob. Like, ever since I got introduced to, like, STDs and shit, yeah, I had big fears of certain shit, so, yeah. I'm a germaphobe and all that shit. Like, I'll play in the mud and have fun like a man, but, yeah, at the end of the day. So, yeah. Oh, I refuse. Oh, hell no. You will never in your fucking life see me do more than this to the first paper towel. Like, I don't touch anything that's fucking hanging freely in a bathroom. I see people wipe their faces with them and shit. I'm like, you nasty motherfuckers. There is everybody's fecal matter floating around in here. Like, what the fuck is matter with you? Like... Yeah. But my thing with the bathrooms, like, I've always been that way because I've seen too many people just clearly walk out the fucking bathroom. And it's just like, just because your hands are clean don't mean they clean as soon as they touch that doorknob. There's some fucked up people in this world. People will give you AIDS just because they got it in the needle. So, yeah. Fuck that. And I'm too skinny to get AIDS. Like, AIDS is like a 1 week fucking deadline for me. I'll probably be one of them niggas that would sneeze and just be gone. Fuck that. I am cautious. Like, but no bullshit, right? And it could just be me. Like, I like sex as much as anybody else, but my fear of catching something is greater than my love for sex. And I don't want another baby mama. Like, oh man, I would rather go through the hell by myself than have to deal with another mind trying to make up one mind. Fuck that. My experience has been bad. Like, if I had a house in the countryside or something, I would damn sure adopt motherfuckers, though. I'd adopt an albino, and I'd adopt an aborigine. That way, I could always say, I seen both of them motherfuckers in America for more than a week. No, I'm playing. I can't lie, there was this albino female I tried to get at until I seen her at the same fucking courthouse as me. It's all fun and games till you see them at the courthouse. I was like, oh, she'll press charges against a nigga. Nope. Crazy how that works, huh? That's all it takes. Shoot. You said wear those pink eyes sexy. Yeah, fuck that. Yo, I seen this fucking picture. Did I save it? I gotta see if I saved it. If I save this picture, this is the black sector of YouTube. I gotta see if I got the motherfucker saved, though. Cause it is some straight up bullshit. But it's the perfect depiction of how I feel the black sector is. Let's see if it's on here. Yep, there we go. Give me 1 second, let me send this over. It'll connect when it's ready. But yeah, as soon as it wants to send over, I'm gonna put a picture up. Tell me these ain't not just black sector, but it seems to be modern age males. As disappointing as that may be, I'm glad I'm not a modern age male. Like, damn sure not a pretty boy. I tried that when I was younger and realized I like wearing clothes that could get holy and shit. So I ain't never tried that shit again. But yeah, there was a time in my life where I would always make sure my braids was fresh. I would pay like a couple $100s to get my hair braided every couple months. And we'd have nice little button-up shirts and nice iron jeans and shit. Then I got out of high school and went to college. I was like, man. something got to give. Either I'm going to look fresh and not be able to pay this financial aid, or I'm going to be paying this financial aid and not give a fuck about how I look. Worry about that shit later. Man. That's how I'm always going to do it. You see it. I don't have to dress up for shit. But I'm really out there trying to look professional. Throwing a nice little hat. That's about the most unprofessional thing I'll do. Button up shirt and a tie. Where is it at? Alright, here we go. True or false, modern day males. And black sector of YouTube. Yeah, bills will make your whole life different. Who was the first black sector YouTube person you thought of when I put this picture up? That ain't how these niggas be acting. Like they got their legs up in the air. Some bitch going in. Deb's in the building. Oh, I'm sitting here showing people what I think the men of the black sector of YouTube are like. Bitch made males running around doing female shit. 2015, take them out on dates. You don't see some nigga out here talking about how his bitch is doing everything for him. 2016, split the bills. Split what you want to split. Like as far as like a grocery bill to make him feel like he's really a man. 2017, make his plate before the kids. Still got to keep up that simulation. 2018, eat his pussy. Get ready to see some wild shit in 2018, ladies. That black sector of YouTube is full of fag niggas. It's gonna be their year to just be like, sprinkles everywhere. Fucked up, ain't it? How one single picture could be so truthful to over 100 people. Like, if you was a man and you was walking around, no, if you was a man at your homie's crib, y'all was just kicking shit, bored as fuck. Y'all know how it is when y'all at your homie's cribs. Females do the same thing sometimes. So you hop on your phone and you hop on one of these crazy channels. Let's just say No Shots, but hypothetically Chris, because Chris got the most people, right? So let's say Chris is live and you at one of your homies' houses, right? And he goes live, so you jump in his chat room. You know you're gonna get some entertainment finally. So you jump in his chat room and shit. And in his chat room is all them trolls, them same motherfucking trolls that's everywhere else. And they talking dick, 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 dick. And you are a man. What is the likelihood you're gonna let your homie see what you're looking at on that phone? If he was to be like, yo, what you laughing at, yo? Even if you wasn't paying much attention to the chat. If you was laughing at the audio, but these niggas was full of dicks in the chat and you a full grown man, would you let your homie see that phone? Fucked up world we live in. That's what I'm saying. Peep, right? I really got my own reasons for not fucking with that sector. It ain't just the high level of fuckery there. I'm not a homosexual male. I don't understand that world. So when a bunch of people start calling people dick suckers and start talking all this penis shit and all that, it's a foreign language. It's a foreign language that aggravates me. That it doesn't attract me to want to learn it in any way. Like, I can't fuck with that shit. I'm not even religious, but homosexuality, man, that goes against everything. At least in my world. I refuse to disrespect my family bloodline. I refuse to possibly risk a fucking eternity in a place that I don't believe exists. Possibility alone. Fuck that. I refuse to be some kind of disgusting fucking creature. Thinking that thinking that pain is pleasure. Like, motherfuckers don't even want to go get a colonoscopy to make sure they don't got fucking an enlarged prostate. So I'll be damned. That's what I said. I said it the other day. I said any heterosexual man, if their choices are a transsexual female or a female with full-blown Down syndrome, like, those are your only two options for pussy. A man's gonna make sure he's fucking the dog shit out of that female with Down syndrome. Any heterosexual male is gonna make sure he fucking the dog shit out of that female with Down syndrome. There ain't gonna be no second thoughts about it. Only question's gonna be like, yo, what's up? You got a rubber? Like, fuck that. Like, yeah, these motherfuckers of today's times, man. That's what I say. They got the game fucked up. I can't rock with these niggas. To each his own. I'm not with it. That posture that man is in, or that little boy is in that picture, that posture right there, I don't understand that. Like, in my world, that would be considered illegal. Like, if my back even tried to arch in that angle in the seat, like some Koreans were like kicking my door and shit with them weird patches on their arm and big ass guns, and yeah, they would damn sure put me in one of them camps stomping rocks away. Like, we just can't do that in my world. That's what I say. Anybody that talks about dicks more than fucking porn stars is a homo. Nah, yeah, it's just fucking crazy. He don't even got the right kind of pink that men should be able to wear in the office, to be real with you. That is way too fucking pink. Like, don't get it. I don't support pink. I'm not a pink style motherfucker. But at the end of the day, my whole life, I have seen a certain type of pink that motherfuckers wear. If you wear certain colors, it actually works. But that shit right there, fuck no. Me, myself, you ain't gonna catch me in pink. Like, how the fuck does that work? Slap, you got a tongue ring, you a homo. Motherfuckers was wearing full-blown pink. There was a time when men was going to fucking ladies' Foot Lockers grabbing the chucks because they didn't make chucks in men's sizes. I mean, they didn't make pink chucks in men's. That was a real time in history, y'all. Remember, Cameron had everybody doing some off the wall shit. Alright. These motherfuckers ain't never read an Iceberg Slim book. Probably don't even know who the fuck he is. Want to call themselves pimps and shit, throwing on pink. Like, nah, nigga. Nah. Right. too. Glad I'm single in 2018. If some female was to look at me licking her chops, talking about throw your legs in the air, we gotta fight like it's the fucking end of the world, yo. We gotta fight like there's a Mortal Kombat pit under us and one of us gotta die. Like, fuck is wrong with you? Ladies, you can ride with your man as much as you need to make sure that your future is nice and secure. But no matter how fucking glorious your future is, there's no reason you should find yourself at the ass end of some motherfucking dude with his legs up in the air. Lick all the pussy you want to lick. But the moment you find yourself in between some grown-ass man's legs, who's sitting there going, woo! Yeah, you done fucked up in life. There is no amount of media on the fucking world that can make me think that's okay. Now, I'm one of those people who have said plenty of times, I'm not for it, but fucking a female in the ass is not gay in my opinion, all because it's a female. Long as you are plugging her and she's not plugging you, I feel like you're still doing some weird heterosexual shit. But the moment you let some female so much as stick a tongue finger piece of tissue in your ass crack, yeah, you're out of the hetero rankings. Like, you have clearly crossed over to the dark side. Like, there is no way to justify that. Like, what if your parent walks in and sees that? What is the story you tell them? She was checking to make sure you didn't have hemorrhoids with her tongue. Right. It's just fucking crazy. 2018. Get ready for some wild shit. Played the video the other day when I called it. And I was like, what was it, 2015 or 2016 was going to be the year of ass eating? And I called it in January too. Watch all these nasty motherfuckers up there. I just used like 3 different video clips out of like, I think it was like 6, maybe 7, possibly 8. I just narrowed them down to the funniest ones. This motherfucker said when you eat ass, it's like you go into the Avatar stance. You just turn into a Super Saiyan. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what part of the game of freaky that is. Like, if me fucking you might get me hepatitis, herpes, any kind of HPV or some shit, like, then we're clearly doing something wrong. Like, real shit. Like, I hope they get sharded on. Fuck that. Like, I hope a little piece of doo-doo falls out with it. Nasty motherfuckers.
Listen, man,
We are gonna do this together. This shit is wild, y'all. Y'all ready? Oh, hold up. Let me fix the audio real quick. Gotta fix the audio. Yeah, this guy. Whew. This guy's special.
that's the name of this video because too many niggas is talking against
ass is right around the corner, like booty hole right around the corner, feel me? So like, you could go one place, you could go to the next door neighbor. It's not that hard.
Guess the fuck it is.
The biology and the anatomy of it, I think God would like, he was clearly meant for us to eat ass. That's why ass is fat. You got the cushion. You got like the cushion, so when you put your head in it, like you be safe. Like no harm will come your way while you eating ass, cause you be safe in the cheeks, feel me? niggas is too scared of it. Like I think it could be like a spiritual thing. Feel me? Like you eat ass, good. You go into the Avatar state and shit. Feel me? Like your eyes start glowing. You go Super Saiyan and shit, man. Like niggas don't realize how divine and sacred eating ass could really be. They too scared. I don't know why they scared. They say, oh, you know, you eat ass and like they be shit in the ass. And that's not, nigga. It's not like that, man. Eating ass like going to the supermarket. It's like eating.
Oh man.
You know, you're not gonna go to the supermarket and buy some expired milk. You're gonna get the good, the clean shit. Feel me? Like you make sure it's clean. You know, you tell your partner to fucking clean the ass.
For real though.
Get some expired fucking drag through the mud ass. You gonna get some clean shit. Feel me? Then you put your head between the cheeks. You do a little lick, just like eating pussy. And then you like you got the cushion on your face. It's probably warm as fuck in there too.
You got the game fucked up, homie.
Twice.
Like,
Start sleeping in ass,
who
you start
told
inviting
Trick
friends
Daddy?
to eat
Never
ass
mind.
with you. It become a family thing once you start eating ass and you realize.
I was about to ask, who told these niggas that this shit was okay?
You just gotta stop being so damn scared about it. Right.
Oh man. Let me see if I can find the other one. Some fat dude. Yeah, faggot. So much easier to just find mine.
Do I look cute enough to have an option to talk about I don't eat ass, I don't eat pussy, I don't do this, I don't do that?
Like you be safe, like no harm will come your way while you eating ass, cause you be safe in the cheeks, for me. Like niggas is too scared of it. Like I think it could be like a spiritual thing, for me. Like you eat ass good, you go into the Avatar stand. Like I think it could be like a spiritual thing, for me. Like you eat ass good, you go into the Avatar stand.
Like a wise man named Cavalli once told me,
Cavalli lied to
"Listen,
you.
man, you pretty young, so you're gonna think eating ass is nasty now, but when you old like me and chicks got new needs, you can start sucking farts out of girls' asses."
Fuck is wrong with these new age
I think that was
motherfuckers,
the
man?
wisest thing I ever heard. Ever. You wanna know what comes out your ass? Shit. Shit comes out your ass. Booty flake. Let's say you about to eat some ass, right? All of a sudden, a booty flake lands on your tongue, my nigga. What you gonna do? If you don't know what a booty flake is, imagine like the crumbs at the bottom of a bag of chips. These not chips though. These booty flakes. That's not scary.
Hell yeah, that's scary.
You gotta do this pussy. You gotta do this scared. You're scared to lick the butt, but the butt is right next to the pussy. How y'all niggas be eating pig feet, chitlins, cow tongue, McDonald's, Burger King, all that fast food, but you scared to lick the ass, my nigga? Where you think the food go, my nigga, when it leave?
Why would I not eat my girl's ass? Because if I don't do it, someone else gonna do it.
They are more than welcome to.
Get the fuck out of that booty.
You start eating ass and you realize it's not really a problem, man. You just gotta stop being so damn scared about it. Eat that poo-poo!
Who wants to be part of a conversation where somebody goes,
Slap it on per.
well, I cheated on you because you wouldn't eat my ass. Like, who wants to be part of that conversation on that end or the receiving end of that? Like, what? That's not going overboard right there? Gotta love the internet. Don't eat the poo-poo of our children. Yeah, he was mad about that. He ain't gonna let y'all eat that poo-poo. Like, that motherfucker, he was angry. I don't even remember what that video is. Oh man, what was it? Yeah, let me see. Oh, one moment. Oh, this shit's stupid, yo. I gotta hurry up and finish my hair so I can wash my face, because I damn sure just touched that motherfucker like
My name is Pastor Dr. Martin Semper.
I gotta go wash my face.
Capacity as the chairman of the National Task Force Against Homosexuality in Uganda. We are making legislation to make sure that sodomy and homosexuality never sees the light of legality in this land of the Pearl of Africa. I've taken time to do a little research to know what homosexuals do in the privacy of their bedroom. One of the things they do is called anal leaking, where a man's anus is leaked like this by the other person, like ice cream. And then what happens, even poo-poo comes out. The other poo-poo's out, and then they eat the poo-poo. The other one they do is they have a sex practice called fisting, where they insert their hand into the other man's hand, and it goes on into the anus all the way. And it is so painful, they have to take drugs, but they enjoy it. Now, if we have any children, please step out. This is a parental guidance moment. Hey, that child can be moved out. So, I've done research. This is what they do. Number one, you can see a man here having sucked the other person's rectum, and the other person is poo-pooing, and this one is eating the poo-poo all over the place. Tell me, when you have a law against homosexuality, do you say except eating poo-poo? I mean, look at this guy sincerely.
Sorry, I had to wash my face. Alright, hold on. Gonna rewind it for y'all.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Pastor Dr. Martin Semper. I'm here in the capacity as the chairman of the National Task Force Against Homosexuality in Uganda. We are making legislation to make sure that sodomy and homosexuality never sees the light of legality in this land of the Pearl of Africa. I've taken time to do a little research to know what homosexuals do in the privacy of their bedroom. One of the things they do is called anal leaking, where a man's anus is leaked like this by the other person, like ice cream. And then what happens, even poo-poo comes
like ice cream.
out, the other poo-poo's out, and then they eat the poo-poo. The other one they do is they have a sex practice called fisting, where they insert their hand into the other man's hand, and it goes on into the anus all the way. And it is so painful, they have to take drugs, but they enjoy it. Now, if we have any children, please step out.
Oh, now it's time for the children to step out?
Hey, that child can be moved out. So, I've done research. This is what they do. Number one, you can see a man here having sucked the other person's rectum, and the other person is poo-pooing, and this one is eating the poo-poo all over the place. Tell me, when you have a law against homosexuality, do you say except eating poo-poo? I mean, look at this guy sincerely. Bishop. Staggerful lies, Hajat. We do not want this.
He traumatizing them poor people.
And it's therefore deviant. We do not want it.
Now, they start off by touching each other's genitals and smelling each other. Then this one smears the poo-poo all over the other person's face. As if that is not enough, he puts the hand deeper. As Africans, we want to ask Barack Obama to explain to us, is this what he wants to bring to Africa as a human right to eat the poo-poo of our children?
To eat the poo-poo of my children. Move up. What is this? Oh, we're gonna find out together. I gotta go wash my hands.
She doesn't want to talk about the privacy of their bedroom, where HIV spreads. You know that 70% of all homosexuals... But even heterosexuals have HIV. No, listen. 70% of all the homosexual men in sub-Saharan Africa, research by the Lancet magazine 2 years ago shows that they have 60-70% HIV, and normal heterosexual men are about 7%. When you're homosexual, you have more chance of experiencing death from HIV than a normal person. Why? When you take a man, this is a man's genital, and you insert them into the intestine, okay, they put their genitals into the excretory system. This excretory system is not designed to receive. It is only for exit. Kino ekyenda bwe bakikulusanya ne kiyulika ne kitirika omusaayi ne kiryoka kitambuza obulwadde. That is for men. For women, what they do is they begin their sexual acts, because she does not have the equipment, they begin to use their lips. So the mouth is used to lick the other person. That's number one. It created orogonorrhea. Many lesbians have orogonorrheas, orosyphilis. Number two, because they don't have the equipment, they begin to use gadgets like bananas. They use carrots. They use bananas. They use cucumbers and other metallized ones, and they put them inside themselves. Because they are not normal. Bitandika okuyuza n'abaana zaabwe. Kati ono otandika okulaba batandika okumira n'empeke. But let me first finish. In Mulago today, I have been in Mulago for the last 4 weeks. Yeah, but it's for 6 years.
Like for real though.
People like her being patched up. Baba tunge mabega. Baba tunga funda. Baba salamu nabanga. Ono yayina amabere. Muliriza. No, they don't want to enter into the wino. Kankujireyo wino. Bamire empeke. Kati ono amire empeke. Empeke zinestandiko munyigandiga. Owulira. Empeke ezirimu obusajja testosterone. Okiwulira. That is why you begin to see someone begins to change. Mwana muwala naye akyuka. Amabere bagasalako. Owulira. Ne bakatonda bw'omukebera. Oyinza okusanga yalina amabere. Naye bagenda South Africa ne bagenda wa ne bagasalako. They cut off their breasts to look like. Then you see a girl who looks
Like he ain't having that shit at all. But he might be he might have tried it a time or two.
Because you see, for
Oh,
us, it is
man.
a human vice. For them, they're calling it a human
Fucked
right.
up.
It's a human vice. For them, it's a
man.
human right. They call it a human right defender. Yesterday,
No. Oh man, fuck that. No. You can't get no replay value. We need a Red Stripe commercial after that.
homosexuals do. She doesn't want to talk about the privacy of their bedroom, where HIV spreads. You know that 70% of all homosexuals...
We need a hooray beer after that bullshit. Man, let's see.
Clean out your ears. This is the Red Stripe Ambassador.
Eat the poo-poo of our children! Some people almost had to die for that one. Oh shit. See that nigga in the background trying to do the butterfly? Red stripes! Hooray, beer! Oh man, no, we are done with the poo poo. Oh man. Where's the other one? Y'all never saw Red Stripes commercials before? Some of the best commercials you could ever see. Here we go. This is the best one right here. Ugly White Man.
Red Stripe, beer in the short, stubby, ugly bottle. If ugly people stand next to a red stripe, they look beautiful. You, sir.
Yeah?
Would you say that you're ugly?
Well, I wouldn't say.
You are very ugly. Here, hold this red stripe.
Okay.
Look, you are beautiful. Red stripe, it's beer. Hooray, beer.
Hooray, beer,
says the beautiful man.
I had to get that out of my system. Hooray, beer! Oh, man. Gotta love YouTube. They got all the old shit you forget about when you get old. Oh, man. They probably already know it. But yeah, there's a whole series of them shits on here that I came across. Like, they used to come on the television. And then the shit changed up. But yeah, I came across them on YouTube. Those was those old Brisk Iced Tea commercials. Some weird commercials from the 90s. Like, yeah, I like to look up the racist cartoons. Like, do you know Captain Planet had an episode where one of the Planeteers, one of their cousins OD'd on like heroin or something during the episode and died? Like, do y'all know that was really a Captain America episode? Like, I remember that shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I done seen a few cartoons that at the time I was even like, yo, what the fuck? Like Rocko's Modern Life, right? When I was a kid, I remember watching Rocko's Modern Life, and he was working at the comic book store. It was either the comic book or the video store, whatever it was he was working. And he got on the phone, and like, even as a kid, everybody knew Rocko was having phone sex with Mrs. Big Head over a 900 number. Like, and then there's like other episodes where somehow Rocko and Miss Big Head ended up ass naked in the house, and Mr. Big Head was coming home, and like she was trying to seduce Rocko and shit like that. Like, these are Rocko's Modern Life. No bullshit. You could look up the episode guide and they will tell you. I'm not telling you no bullshit. I remember these shits as kids. Like, matter of fact, try to find one of like the weird top 10 cartoon videos. I bet you that shit's on there. Like, you should see Rocko, you should see Captain Planet. Like, depending on if they want to bring the race, you should see like Song of the South. Like, man. Oh shit. What else was there? There's a few fucked up episodes of a lot of shit out there. I remember the censored episode of Dexter's Laboratory that aired on Cartoon Network. And it was censored all the way through. They just, they was being funny about it. And Dexter and Dee Dee went and put like made themselves good or something, put their bad energy into the machine, and they came out as an evil Dexter and Dee Dee and shit. And he was like, yeah, Mom, I'm fucking hungry. But instead of fucking, they made sure they beeped it because it was Cartoon Network and shit. And I was just like, yo, this is a kid show. Like, and I remember being a kid watching that shit. Buster, from what's the name of it? Tiny Toon Adventures. It was the rabbit, it was the duck, and it was the pig. And the motherfuckers got drunk, and by the end of the episode they died. Like, I remember that shit clear as fucking day. I was like, oh, if you drink alcohol, you're gonna die. I was all a little kid and shit, thinking that if you drink one beer, you're gonna fucking die. Like, no matter how you go about it, you're just gonna die in a car accident. Yeah, I heard about DuckTales. I didn't know Rocko's Modern Life was coming back. Invader Zim was supposed to come back for a movie, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, I'm over here trying to think of other fucked up little cartoons. I remember being a kid and seeing the little slave fucking Manitar or whatever the fuck them things are. What are those things with half man, half legs? I mean, half horses, half legs. What is it, Fantasia, I think? Like, I don't know how y'all got y'all cartoons as kids, but I could have sworn my shits was just like redubs of original Disney movies when the parents couldn't buy them. But at the end of the day, remember the little black nappy-headed centaur? I don't know. I just said a random name. I knew it had a tar in it. Like, I ain't gonna lie though. What was it? The Little Mermaid? I never knew that shit was all fucked up in the cover until I got older, my fault. Like, I had to pull up a picture like, what the fuck are they talking? Oh! Yeah, they did that with all the motherfuckers. You do the Little Mermaid? How? Just saying. Kind of weird. I think that counts as bestiality. Hey, to each his own. As long as you ain't talking about trying to do King Trident, I guess I can't say nothing. Whatever the fuck his name was. He gonna try to take her out of water, then she gonna die. Like, what you trying to say? That doesn't count as bestiality? Like, if you just do the top half of a tranny, you're still doing a dude, yo. Oh man, that should be weird as fuck to me. Like, am I one of the only people that read them old ass history books or see them old ass pictures from way, way back in the day and be like, yo, I know it smelled like funky ass underarms and just filth. Like, the further back I go in history, I just feel like, oh man. Like, imagine what underarms would smell like if they never got introduced to deodorant. Like, just imagine your house after a month of no fucking deodorant. Like, I could only imagine. Like, I couldn't imagine the smell that was fucking falling off their bodies, but yeah, I could only imagine what it smelled like. Like, that has to be horrendous. Like, like, well, any normal person washes their ass more than once a day, so. Hey. Like, you ain't gonna catch me walking around smelling like fucking pita bread and onions. So, yeah. Gotta stay fresh. Fuck that. And I like to wear white. Like, you can't wear white with a dirt ring around it. This shit ain't cool. Real though. Oh shit. I never turned that game back on after I said I would. Oh well. Not for real though. You might want to walk around with some handy wipes and shit, man. Like, oh man, where is that bullshit at? Oh man. You hang around the black sector, you'll be around people like that. You don't want to find yourself around people like that. When you see niggas doing shit like this, and you find yourself around them for long periods of time, you gotta look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself some questions. You gotta, you gotta take the Viagra challenge. You gotta pop a Viagra. Stand in front of a weird video. Any straight man shouldn't get no rise, even with Viagra in their system. Black Sector 2018. There you have it. Eat your heart out, ladies. Eat your heart out. Oh, this world's all fucked up. You know what makes that, like, just a little bit more fucked up? Why did there have to be a black dude in the picture? Like, like, out of all the things that could have popped up, it had to be a nigga. Saying these niggas be acting like hoes all the time, so it's hard to say that ain't them. Oh, fuck boys. Like, yeah, I know, right? Fair to say, fair to say. Sorry. I ain't built for the dark side. Like, booty bandit ways ain't never been a way of life where I'm from, so yeah, we just can't, get hip with that. Like, I ain't never known no straight men to even think half the shit I've seen these motherfuckers. I didn't even notice I was getting messages. But yeah, this is a documentary. It's like an 8-piece documentary, Feminization of the Black Man. Definitely worth watching, especially the first part. I gotta find the other one too. Ooh, excuse me. It might be in the same one. I just remember I was watching a part of the documentary, where they was showing like the pimp game compared to sometimes in slavery. It was like you would have a bunch of the slave females in the house, then you have one of the guys guarding all the females and shit, all shaking and dancing and advertising as females and shit like that. Like it's yeah, they made a connection with that shit too. But I would have to pull it up to give a better definition of what I'm trying to say, explanation on what I'm trying to say. I just know I've watched more than enough, and a lot of shit still going on in a way. It just got upgraded, I guess. I watched a few. Watched ones where they took little slave boys, made them little process. Oh yeah, yep. That's what I'm saying. All the information's out there. Whole bunch of fucked up shit. Just gotta know where to look and be willing to look. See that it's not bullshit. But when I was looking up some of the information on the Libyans, came across shit like that too. And they was talking about the sex trade that's going on there, but they've been talking about that for a while, and just on a grand scale was able to sweep it under the rug, make people completely forget about it. Then they was like, hey, they're selling people for $400. Now everybody's back to caring about Libya again. Or was, at least, for a little while. Like, it's crazy to be in a time where people could only remember shit on like a week's notice. Like, after that week's up, if it's not being pushed and pushed and pushed, yeah, it's a dead issue. Still got motherfuckers holding on to the OJ verdict. Ain't he free now? Or ain't he gonna be free? For years. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what happened where they was like, oh, we gotta make this a big time story now. But yeah, it's been something floating around for years. From the sex trade over there all the way to the slavery shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say I knew the slavery was still going on like it is, but it's not new. That's what happens when you get rid of Gaddafi. Motherfuckers start wilding out, doing reckless shit. Now motherfuckers are trying to get to Europe. Mm-hmm. Like, what's I getting ready to say? Gaddafi. Telling you, man. He ain't did nothing wrong to me. I ain't see him as a threat. I just know at the end of the day, he was holding the country together. He was holding the military together. He was making sure people was getting educated and housed. Then he stood in front of all his people and told them what was getting ready to happen. Told them it was fucked up that Saddam Hussein went out in the fashion that he went out. And said he was basically royalty. He wasn't supposed to die like a dog in the street. And I could feel him on that one. Like, no leader of any country should have to die like a dog in the street. Doesn't that kind of just shit on the whole fucking country? But yeah, he damn sure died in the streets. So he was hung by his own people. You can't feel bad for him. He wasn't supposed to be hung. There was a better way of going about it. That's all I'm saying. Like they got played. And I'm not saying sympathize for him or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, when you hold certain ranks, you just get certain privileges. Like, I don't believe that. Well, I'm not going to say they don't stone people, but it's not like an everyday thing. It's not something that's frequent there. From what I've researched on it. Maybe one here and there. But, yeah. And then, like, yeah, I don't know which way he could have died, but it's just like, how do you die under the same rule or the same standard as the people that are beneath you, actually? You gotta go back some years. It was a female, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was after 2012. But I want to say in between 2012 and 2015, possibly. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how he was supposed to go out, but like, if I built shit up, had a whole country behind me, I wouldn't want to die like the average person gets sent to death. Even if it was an honorable fucking shot through the heart or something. Like, I just don't want to go out like a fucking, like a pedestrian if I'm not one. But, like, if anything, he should have got exploded. Or killed on sight from the Americans or something. Like, it became a manhunt. In America, you got the guillotine. Look up the, what you call it? Look up the healthcare. They're trying to make it universal healthcare. So if you get universal healthcare, they gotta put the guillotine in there, guillotine in there. Fun facts. See the things you miss if you engaged in nothing but fuckery all day? So, yeah. Like I said, I don't know. They just did them dirty. I'm not too sure how far they're willing to go with anything else. Like, they're blowing up oil spots with no fucks given. They're selling Africans with no fucks given. They're taking over countries, knocking out leaders. Like, Gaddafi had a powerful message that he tried to tell his people. Regardless of how you felt about him, he was trying to give them a fucked up warning of, y'all are about to lose everything y'all have over some trickery. He was another one that got done dirty, though. They made his own people think he was fucking killing them. I still to this day don't think he was killing his own people like that. I think they set that up to have all kinds of foreigners coming there who was going to be able to tell the difference if they wasn't from there. Media took over. People started dropping like flies. Then you see him get sodomized on national fucking television. I mean, on worldwide news. And then killed. Somebody stabbed Gaddafi in his ass before they killed him. On the news. Crazy, huh? Yeah, that's the world for you. It's all right there, live and in color. All you gotta do is look for it. These motherfuckers don't even care. They just be declassifying shit like, here, read. I think they know enough people ain't gonna read it. Or they do some off-the-wall shit. Make a story so fucking unbelievable that even if it's true, you can't believe it. I'm over here just acting like this roach ain't burning my fingers. That's it for that one. Hopefully I can link up with old boy tomorrow. Good to go. Yeah. But nah, no bullshit, it really is. See that shit all the time. I noticed that shit years ago. Like, to be honest, I think it got worse when Twitter and Instagram started coming out and getting popular and shit like that. Because that's when I personally started noticing a change in information and receiving and sending and all that. Like, motherfuckers got that problem where they gotta keep on hitting the update to see if they got likes and shit. That's what I'm saying, that's where we at now. Shit got real crazy as far as all this shit goes, to be honest. Like, I love technology and all, but sometimes it's a little too much.
Let's be real about it, right? If you came home, walked into your living room, and you saw that bullshit going on right there, you would have 3 dead-ass bodies inside your motherfucking living room. Let's be real about that. Like, you don't want little Mutufu, Akiha, and Henry to get none of that shit outside your fucking crib, because everybody will be sitting there like, oh yeah, that's what's going on in there? Y'all doing that dark magic and shit, huh? Yeah, got y'all motherfuckers doing dancing in fires and shit. Fox no! It would be 3 dead motherfuckers in there. That is bullshit. The fuck?
Yeah, I had to throw that up there real quick. Shit, I threw that shit on Instagram.
There's so many things wrong with this. Let's be real about it, right? If you came home, walked into your living room, and you saw that bullshit going on right there, you would have 3 dead-ass bodies inside your motherfucking living room. Let's be real about that. Like, you don't want little Mutufu, Aka, and Henry to get none of that shit outside your fucking crib, because
Mutufu, Akiha, and Henry. I guess I ran out of names. Oh, it is. Like, now you gotta ask the question to yourself, is it predictive programming you? If that's what it's showing you on there. But now think about that, right? When certain television shows come on that reflect or turn into reality, one of the first things a lot of people say is that it looked like some shit they seen on TV. So, but that's what I say, predictive programming, meaning they have an agenda that they want to push and they just laying it out for you right there, making it easier for it to be brought into your world. Like, if we got introduced to microchips at a younger age, as far as media and shit goes, we wouldn't be having a problem right now as far as people saying that the beast is going to get us through a microchip, or the beast system, or whatever the fuck they're saying. So, like, all in all, if you knew how far motherfuckers had to go to put shows out, then you would see the influence that they have. Like, shit, if you know how to write scripts, try to write a movie script with the military involved or with drugs involved. And you would have to go through so many steps to make sure you ain't giving the correct drugs, the correct, like, chemicals to make drugs. Like, you can't paint the military in a certain light. You can't say they're doing certain things. Like, it's all manipulated somehow. Like, you can make the best movie on script and watch that whole shit get transformed right before your eyes because you got too close to the truth. Trying to think of something. Like, when you watch the conspiracy videos, they give a fairly decent example of predictive programming. And they always use the Twin Towers. Then they start referring to certain movies, certain TV shows, certain background images. So when it did finally happen, everybody was like, this looks like a scene off the movies. Crazy thing about that is if you could find the rare raw video of that whole event, It looks completely different. Let's see if I could pull up a video real quick. It's not a Twin Towers video. Shoot. No, it could be, but I'm not sure. Like in my opinion.
Japan has released the terrifying CG simulation.
But yeah, in my opinion, it's the other way around. That's what I said. I think they over here getting people ready for certain shit in certain ways. Alright, Trish. That part didn't look real. Yeah, I just put that on real quick because I remember the first time I seen it some years back. Alright, Trish, be safe out there. It was just one of those videos. It was like, that's where technology is on the public level. And they can make a fucking flood look like it's nothing. They've been able to do that for a while, depending on if you had the right machines. So that's what I said with that raw video compared to the news video. You'll see a difference. But like, you see, I think when they really are ready to start pushing AI and if they pass AI and Androids, like when they get that shit done, I think you'll start seeing them in televisions and movies before they release it to the public. Simpsons predicted Trump for some random reason. It came to pass. What are you talking about? If you're talking about the escalator scene, I think that falls into the Family Guy scene. No, not the, is it Family Guy? Yeah. That falls into the same Family Guy scene where they try to say it fits the Boston bombings and shit like that. And all in all, this like the date and times and shit, it was after. Like, I could be wrong, but I'm gonna try to see if I can find it. I wish I still had all that old shit because shit, years before 9/11, motherfuckers were saying that Bin Laden was on dialysis or some kind of fucking machine. And then before they went to Afghanistan, it was reported he was dead. And then they started showing a whole bunch of videos of him. And it was awkward because instead of getting older to younger, I mean, younger to older. He started going older to younger. And then they ran out of video of him. So you only heard audio of him. Let me see. Images from The Simpsons showing Donald Trump's announcement of his presidential candidacy are from 2015, not 2000. A video documents The Simpsons anticipated in 2000 how Donald Trump would announce his presidential candidacy in 2015. Rating false. Origin August 2015. A video claiming the episode of the Fox animated series The Simpsons had made some eerie accurate predictions about the future events began circulating via social media. Most notable amongst the prediction was a clip purportedly taken from a 2000 episode that showed business magnate Donald Trump announcing his candidacy for president of the United States. While the above displayed video touches on a wide variety of Simpsons-related conspiracy theories, the main issue was highlighted in September 2015 with the photograph. One that not only documented The Simpsons had depicted Donald Trump running for president back in 2000, but they said so by showing him imposing, riding the escalator while waving to supporters and onlookers, identical to the one he would assume 15 years later. That was a lot of reading. It felt like it was broken English. So. But see, that's what I'm saying. You keep on saying predicted, and I'm saying I think it's predictive programming. And that's what I say. They was getting ready for motherfuckers to do it. I know what you're talking about. They called it off last second. Like every time they did it, it was like a call off last second. Or it was already a hint of a catastrophe of it already being gone. So that's what I'm saying. If you getting the public ready for it, so it's not as bad, I guess. Make it seem like a movie by putting it in TV shows and movies. Then when it actually happens, hear everybody talk about it was an explosion. It looked like it was something from a movie. Never seen anything like this before, except on television. I thought it was like Hollywood. Like, let me see, what am I trying to say, right? If I had a popular show that was influential through my characters, and I wanted to mold the future into a certain way, and I knew I had like a whole nation watching my shit, then I would do what I'm trying to say. Like I would, like if I wanted people to be Amish, let's just hypothetically speak here, then I would make my characters go from cool to somehow being Amish, being cool, to the point where if people are still following it, I'd be able to be like, yeah, fall of society. Now everybody got to live like the Amish. And it would be easier to push that if I had my workings with, you know, the higher ups in politics or whatever. Instead of just out of nowhere, like, fuck y'all, go live like the Amish. Like, then that'll have a backlash. But if you could ease people into it, let them know it could happen, but it might not, then they just sit there like, oh shit, this is like something off the television. Like, did popular movies and television shows predict that people would use them tiny little razor phones, or vice versa? Did people start using those tiny little razor phones because they seen them all in the movies and shit? They had the futuristic car that comes out next season. Got the phone that comes out next season. Good ass marketing. I can't say it's not. To make sure you got the generic ringtone in some cases. So whatever the T-Mobile or AT&T jingle is, you hear that on the phone, or they'll just make a popular ass ringtone like in what was that movie, One Last Call or some shit, where they would get that weird ringtone that would come on. That was a real popular one for like $1.99 at the time. Might have been a little bit more. I forget the name of the movie. Do 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 do. Some weird little beat like that. Yeah. I don't think I'm giving the best example. I'm gonna have to look into that one. Cause I know I keep on seeing the iPhone and the Simpsons shits that they be talking about. Now, when did Star Trek come out? Let me look that up real quick. Because you might not be right on that. '66. Yeah, I'm sure you got me beat. Yep, you're right. 86. Wasn't sure how long the idea had been around. So yeah. Yeah, the iPad, if you could see the early models before the first one came out, yeah, it's been around for a grip. A lot of these things been around for a long time, but the technology just wasn't up to par. Like, if you pay attention, in my opinion, the Apple, right? In my opinion, Apple will sit there and watch a whole bunch of phones release phone after phone after phone with all these cool ass features like Samsung's and shit, right? And then they'll go get the best pieces and the best fucking features from them phones and try to put it in one phone. And then the next set of phones will do the same thing. And then like a Samsung phone will come out and the shit will be amazing to hang with the fucking iPhone, but then the iPhone will take out all those features and just do it all over again. Like if Samsung made a hologram phone right now where you could just press a button and then just like fucking 3D hologram pictures would come out and you could watch a movie like that, then a whole series of other phones would do it, and then the iPhone would do it better until the next Samsung phone came out. That's what I'm trying to say. I think it's fucked up little game they play. I'm happy with my iPhone 7 for the moment. I ain't seen no cool new features that I need to upgrade to. that I gotta pay a month's rent just for a phone. Fuck that. Yeah, I know, right? Motherfuckers is complaining about their phones now, so hell yeah. I could just imagine. Like, my best device was my iPad. I was able to get my iPad to stream or hold together on a Hangout for hours one day. I was at like 5 hours one day. Surprised the shit out of myself. Like, no charge. It was on like 86% when I hopped on the Hangout, and that shit stayed all the way through. I'm like, what the fuck? iPad 4th generation. I need to get a Pro. Yeah, I've had an iPad 1, 2, 3, 4th generation, mini. Yeah, the first mini. Yeah. Eventually, I'll go to the Pros or the Airs. Most likely a Pro. But I'm about to wrap this up. It's 2:45. I want some cereal, as always, because I got the munchies. But if you like UFC, you could join my fantasy on the UFC Pick'em. The link's in the description. I just made a league called MMA for the Chair. But yeah, I'm out of here. I gotta take the little one to school in the morning, make my runs and shit. So I will get with y'all sometime tomorrow. Until then, peace, holla, one. I'm out.